Oh, hi, welcome back. It's me, Dan. I noticed I missed a video in my release schedule. It's been about a month since I uploaded. I've been doing every 2 weeks. I have been kind of busy with stuff. And I didn't have a specific video project in mind, so I thought I would do like a channel update slash workshop update. Let you know what I've been working on and what I've got going right now, because I've got a few logs on the fire, spoons in the fire, spoons in the pot. I don't know what the saying is. It's something like that. Anyway, there's a few plates spinning. So I'm not sure what my upload schedule is going to look like for the next 3 or 4 months. We'll figure it out. But first things first, this is what I've been most recently working on. Bring you in here for a better look. My boss wanted me to make a Plinko board for work because they sometimes do like giveaways and they have a spin to win wheel. So she thought it'd be fun to have a Plinko board. So we've made a Plinko board and it's just about finished and I'm actually really happy with it. I think it looks pretty cool. And over here on the bench, this is the top to my chess table that I have been slowly working my way through. I'm very happy with where this is sitting right now. I'm actually super stoked that I got these angles cut perfectly. So there is like zero gap there, and I am so psyched about that. The top didn't work out quite as well. Got a hair, no, it's this side. I've got a hairline gap over here that I might have to fill in, but I can fill that in with some trim like I did up here. But this, along with some other things I'm working on because I am going to be attending a gaming convention in February. So I need to get some stuff made for that. So we're talking like dice trays, dice towers, army trays, because there's a big like Warhammer 40K mini wargaming community involved with that. So I need to have products ready to go for that. So that's going to be preoccupying my time. And they're not difficult, but I want to have enough inventory to make it worth it. I mean, my goal really isn't to turn a profit off of this. It is to get my name out there and just sort of be seen and be known, which is part of why I'm working on the chess table for it, because I want to have something really big and spectacular along with the little stuff. So hopefully we get something good going with that. All right, let me flip the camera around and we'll take a quick walk through the shop. Bunch of plain shavings that I have saved up because these are just too beautiful to throw away and I want to do something with them. And I know you can make like fire starters or candles with them or something. So you know what, why not put the waste to work and try and get a little extra profit that way. The new air cleaner, I have already gone through 4 or 5 filters on this, and as you can see, this one's getting pretty caked up as well. That's a double-edged sword, I guess. I'm getting a lot of filters, and yet that means it's taking a lot of dust out of the air, which is good. I also acquired a Wen bandsaw, whatever you call that. It's not a drum sander, disc sander. To replace the old beaten up one I have, and it's a sander. It is what it is, so it's good. And I think I probably talked about this in that short I did, but I have done some major rearranging in the shop here. I'll try and include a picture of this, but my wife and my stepdaughter have commandeered my old hobby shop to turn it into their private little library, which is fine, because that gives me this whole downstairs space to use for a wood shop. So we have cleared out a bunch of old storage bins. Things have been thrown out. There is a lot more I need to go through here. This is all stuff from my hobby shop, my hobby room, that I need to go through and probably just purge a bunch of it. I've got some old computer junk down there. This is stepdaughter boxes stuff that is eventually going to be gone through and gotten rid of, but it's out of the way right now, so I'm not worried about it. And this is old scrap stuff that needs to be thrown out. But over here, I finally have, and yes, this still needs more organization, but I finally have some decent storage for my wood, so I can keep it where I can access it and it's not sticking out and getting in the way and everything. I've got a little exhaust fan set up here, you can see, and that's not for dust removal. This is for fume extraction. So you can see I've run it to that faux window that I've created over there, which is just a wooden frame with some acrylic in it, to extract fumes, because this area here, and in particular this table, I think is going to become my finishing area. As you can see, I've got my finishes and paints and everything here, and I'm planning on doing something with a tarp to kind of isolate it, so the fan there can extract the fumes and the fumes don't get out everywhere, but also to limit the amount of dust that's in this space. So that's what's going to happen over here, and I'll probably end up putting this on wheels. So I can wheel it in and out. As you can see, I've got my vast collection of mostly sci-fi scale models here that I haven't gotten around to building, and it's going to be quite a while before I get around to building any of them. But that was a big part of my hobby room before I started doing the woodworking, which is really kind of taken over my free time, because as I may have mentioned in the channel intro, my goal for the woodworking is to turn it into a bit of retirement income, just to supplement whatever little bit that I'm going to have, and for something to stay busy. And I'm a professional massage therapist. I can't keep doing that for the rest of my life, but there are plenty of 70 and 80-year-old woodworkers that are still chugging away. So I'm hoping by that point, by the time it's time for me to retire, which hopefully isn't going to be 80 years old, I'll have the woodworking to add a little bit of extra income and for something to do in my retirement to keep busy, because you got to keep busy. If you don't keep busy, man, you're just fucked, plain and simple. Anyway, I think that's it for this little video. It's super short. I'll try and upload some shorts and some other things as time goes on to keep the channel at least somewhat active. If I come up with some good video ideas, I'll definitely record a video and throw it up. I may do some shop time videos. Like, those are just the freeform ones of me working away in the shop. Anyway, thanks for spending your time here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.